Good morning, good evening, good night to all my viewers. I'm Apache4339 with a new video talking about a story, specifically a scary story, even more specific, a ghost story. I'm doing this video because Sinister 2 is coming out August 21st of the year 2015, and it's about a family that's being haunted by this spirit. And I have my own stories of my experiences with ghosts. So jumping right into it, my first, first, I do believe in spirits. I do believe in ghosts, and you'll learn about that why in just a few minutes. And it's not based on any real religious aspect, but it's just kind of how I was raised. We kind of don't mess with anything. I don't like messing with voodoo or any spirits, anything like that. But somehow I'm apparently a target. So the first ghostly thing that's ever happened to me was when I was really young. We just moved into this house. I was probably 3, but I don't even think it was a dream. We were in the living room, and I was sitting, I was levitating over this kid, and the kid was talking to me, and I could see what pretty much was me. And then I had like this quick vision, and I like went into the body because I remember the kid telling me that he was going to show me around. But anyways, I went inside the body, and from then on out, I've been me. So whether I'm a ghost that possessed a new body, maybe, or it was just a weird dream, I don't remember, it was so long ago. But the only reason I kind of remember it is because I used to ride around on the vacuum cleaner while my mom was vacuuming the rug, and I remember it happened right before I rode on it, so for some reason that comes to mind. But another ghostly thing that happened to me, my family went on this ghost tour in St. Augustine, Florida, and we went down there, and we went to these different places. And a couple places we went to a old old Spanish Revolutionary War style hospital, I guess you could call it. It was more like a hut, and we went there, and you got a little flash camera and a electromagnetic signal, and it'd light up whenever you're near something ghostly or with a high electromagnetic field, and you're supposed to take a picture of it, and apparently the flash would show the ghost. So we went to the hospital, nothing happened. Then we went to the drugstore, which was apparently a haunted drugstore, and nothing happened. And then we went to the museum, Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum, and it's a Ripley's ghost tour, and when we went in there, the 3rd floor we got up, nothing weird's happened. It's really just dark, spooky places. Nothing weird's happened until before we go up there, they tell us a story that apparently these 3 girls, they were psychic, and they go up there and they try to talk to spirits, and they all pass out. I forget exactly what the story says, but that's basically how it goes. Well, I get up to the 3rd story, and we're just sitting there, and I'm in the corner, and I just remember getting really sick and really nauseous all of a sudden. Like, just real quick, I get very sick and nauseous, feel like I'm going to throw up. That was the worst I've ever felt in my life. And the weird thing about it was, not only did I feel sick, but my little electromagnetic detector shot up. It was on the highest level, and I'm just feeling sick, and I didn't even have time to take a picture of whatever was messing with me. I just felt very sick, and I felt a chill run down my back. Horrible, very scary. But I just did not feel well at all. So we leave, and a couple minutes after we leave, I get I'm nearly hospitalized because my mom's freaking out. But I go to the bathroom, and I'm about to throw up, but thankfully I recovered. And that's another scary thing. But some of the most recent thing that's happened, before summer break started, I remember I was laying on my bed watching TV, and I had a bottle sitting an empty bottle, by the way, on the shelf. And as I'm sitting there, I'm just watching TV, right? And this is what freaked me out. I'm just and we have animals. We have cats, 3 cats and 2 cats now. Yeah, that's another story for another day. But anyhow, these there's no cats around. There's none of the fans are on, and the fan that is on is pointing in an entirely different direction. And all of a sudden, no joke, my bottle does like a 360 and lands in my lap. And this is my exact reaction. It lands in my lap and I just stop and I just freeze, and like the only thing I said was, please, whatever did that, don't do it again. And I remember I was scared, and it was just it's funny looking back on it, but it was scary at the time. Some other spooky things that happen are like simple stuff, like I have like this long pillow on my bed, and I got up one night and I went to the bathroom, and when I came back, the pillow was on the floor. And I don't remember knocking the pillow over, but it was on the floor. So that kind of freaked me out. But it's the simple stuff that you kind of don't pay attention to, that in the movie, or in the movies you're yelling at the person because they don't see it. And now I realize why they don't see it. I'm one of the people that would die in a horror movie. But simply put, that's just my ghost stories. They're not that scary, but I do believe in spirits. So yeah, that's just my partake on ghosts. I do believe they're out there. I do believe in spirits. I hope none of them really try to talk to me. I try to stay away from that stuff. But be sure to comment what you think, if you believe in ghosts or spirits. Comment your stories. I'd love to hear them. And be sure to check out my previous videos and upcoming videos. I'm not going to be posting on a regular basis. I'm bad about that, but I'm going to try to get video out every Friday. So this is Patchy4339. Thank you so much for tuning in. Alright, so you have a good day and a good evening and good night. Bye guys.